In this video, I will show you how to install Kali Linux on Windows 11 using WSL. WSL means Windows Subsystem for Linux. It is a feature of Windows 11 that allows you to directly run a Linux environment on your Windows system. So you don't need to install Kali Linux separately. So within your Windows 11, you can install Kali Linux or any other flavor which support by WSL easily using this feature. However, this feature require virtualization need to be enabled from BIOS and you are running Windows 64 system with version 1903 or higher and the build number is 18362 or higher. So how we can check? There are many ways to check. One of them is go to Windows PowerShell and here you can type system info. You can use a CMD as well. Okay, so if I go up, I'm running Windows 11 and the version is 10. Also the build is 2262 which is require 18 and it is higher than the required one. And go down in the same thing and here you will find virtualization enable and firmware is yes. If it is no, you need to enable virtualization. So both the requirement are there. So I'm good to go. Okay, I check. You can use system info directly as well. You can just type system info and you will get the same information. Also you can use a CMD. Next we need to install WSL. WSL can be installed through CLI or you can graphically install. Go to turn Windows feature on off and select two things. Okay, virtual machine platform and second Windows Subsystem for Linux. So let's install first this feature on Windows 11. So let me go to Windows 11 and from start type here turn Windows feature on off. Okay, and make sure that these two things are enabled. So if I go here, so virtual machine platform is already enabled and also Windows Subsystem for Linux is already enabled. You just need to click tick mark here and click OK and it will install and it will require to restart the system. So I already have the WSL. So what I need to do, I need to install Kali Linux. So what I need to do, go to Windows PowerShell and run PowerShell as administrator. Click yes. Okay, so I run Windows PowerShell and you can use CMD as well. And if you want to check WSL -- status, so it will show you that the default version is 2 and so it means I'm running WSL and it is already installed. By the way, WSL and hyphen and you can type help to get all the commands. You can see there is many switches to use, many options to use, which I will use some of them. So I get from help, okay, easily. Let me clear the screen. So next thing I need to install, by the way, you can check the flavor as well. WSL -- and here you can type list and a dash online. If you type this command, so it will show you which distro it support. So Ubuntu, Debian, Kali Linux, the one which we are interested. Okay, so it is support and you can see these are the other flavor which is supported by this feature. So we are interested in Kali Linux. So let me clear the screen and what I need to do here, WSL and type install only and hit enter. By default it will install Ubuntu. Keep in mind, you see the default version is Ubuntu. So it will install Ubuntu. After that I can install Kali Linux. Otherwise you can use this command WSL install distro -d and type Kali Linux. So it will install that one. Now it install Ubuntu and this may take a few minutes. And after that, because I'm interested in Kali Linux, so I will install Kali Linux. Okay, so it's asking the username. So username I will set Ali for Ubuntu and the password. And let me confirm the password and that's it. And Ubuntu is installed successfully on my system to use them. However, I'm not interested in Ubuntu. I want to install Kali Linux. So the next step is I will exit from here, and this time I will choose, you see, now I am logged to Ubuntu. However, let me exit from here, and now I'm in the CMD again and my PowerShell. So let me type this one and -d. If you want to check the list, so if you remember, you can copy from here as well. So let me type install -d, d for a distro. So the distro which I'm interested to install is this one. So hit enter to copy and paste. You need to type the same name. So I said WSL installed distro Kali Linux, that I want to install Kali Linux. Okay, so it will start to install Kali Linux on your Windows machine. So let's see, it will take some time, and you can see it's almost 84%, and it will install, and then it will ask you to put a username and password. So again, like Ubuntu, I need to type the username and password. Yeah, so here I need to type Ali and password abc@12345, abc@12345 for my lab purpose. And here is, now I'm in the Kali Linux. Okay, this is Kali Linux. Okay, if you want to check which flavor I install, so cat etc and os release. So you can see I'm using version, the latest version of Kali Linux 20241. This is the version. So I install Kali Linux. Next on the Kali Linux, okay, it's already there now, but how to access them graphically? But before that, type sudo apt update. It's better to update them. I know it's already updated, but this is the command abc@12345. Okay, so it will update to the latest everything of Kali Linux. Okay, and after that I will install the graphical version, so I can access from my Windows 11 this Kali Linux graphically. Right now it's only CLI. Okay, so it's done. Next thing is, the command is sudo and apt, and I will install Kali-win and ns. This the command, and I will type yes. Okay, I need to wait for a while. It will take some time to install. Okay, it's almost 15%. Okay, so these are the steps which we follow. Okay, these are the command which you can use, and then we set the username and password, and now we are here. So I make update, and now we install, so that we can access Kali Linux graphically. Let's go back if it is done or not. Okay, still 88%. So next I can access this system graphically. Okay, when this one is installed. So let's go back. We need to wait for a while. It's almost 98%. And after that, I can access this Kali Linux graphically within my Windows 11. You don't need to install them from scratch separately. Okay, so it's 99% and it's done. Okay, that's it. So it's now installing this feature so that we can access this Kali Linux graphically. So we need to wait. It's almost 6%. Okay, so let's go back to Windows 11. Let's see. Yeah, so it's almost 97% done. Okay, we need to wait for a while. So yeah, it's done. And now if I clear the screen, if I type win and okay, we need to, let me copy the command from here and let's type here and hit enter and type password abc@12345. verify abc@12345 and let me type no, it's okay. And now let's see, you will access this Kali Linux graphically. Okay, here is. So you can see Kali Linux is here, and I can access them, the terminal and everything graphically within the Windows 11. And I can access, go to home, do CLI, do everything. And finally, when you are done, just click here and log out. Okay. And from here, you are back to Windows 11 because it was open graphically. There is another way as well. You can open it, and let me copy this command. Both command can be used, but they are working a bit different. Okay, let me copy the command again. Okay, here is copy, and let's go back to here and hit enter. So now the password is abc812345, and now you can access connect. Click yes, and you can see this time you access remotely. So it's up to you which method you like. And then when you are done, just click close and you will be back. So both ways are possible. Now if you want to exit from here, just click exit and you will be back to your PowerShell. Now I am in PowerShell. So in PowerShell you can check. Now if I want to shut down both, so you need to type WSL and then a shutdown. So it will shut down Ubuntu and also Kali Linux. Now it's shut down. So in this way you can shut down. Okay, and that's it. So this was the way to install Kali Linux using WSL feature on Windows 11. There are many other commands related to WSL as well. You want to make the version 2, there are 2 versions of WSL, so you can use this command. You can update WSL as well and many other things. However, we were interested how to install Kali Linux on Windows 11 using a WSL.